Once upon a time, there lived a king in a faraway land. He had one daughter, a lovely princess. He decided to throw her a feast for her 10th birthday. It was a wonderful feast, and he invited all the good fairies from the surrounding woodlands. Each good fairy cast a different spell on the young princess. One spell made her sweet, another spell made her smart, another spell made her pretty, but there was one particular fairy, a wicked fairy, that wasn't invited to the party, grew angry and cast a curse on the princess.
Zorzi, Zizzle, and Zoop. Your manners will be frightful, you'll slurp up your soup.
The king was horrified. He immediately issued a proclamation to try and keep the curse against his daughter from coming true.
All spoons throughout the kingdom must be destroyed. At once, citizens of the land, gather up any elbows, take them to the royaldom immediately. From this point forward, soup is outlawed. In my kingdom, no more clam chowder and no more chicken and stars. Hear me, by the royal proclaim. There be no more soup.
A few years later, the princess had her 16th birthday. The king arranged a huge feast. Prince Charming, from a neighboring land, was to be the guest of honor. He was famous the whole world for his fine breeding. The king even hired a new cook especially for the occasion.
I would like to say a few words to the lovely princess. If her manners are anything like my manners, ahem, I am sure we will get along quite splendidly.
The waiter began to serve the meal. To the king's horror, they set down bowls of soup. The king had completely forgotten to tell the new cook that the soup was forbidden throughout the land.
I've never tasted such a delight before. What is this fine food?
Why, it's soup, of course.
Oh no, it's soup.
It's delicious. I've never tasted anything so delicious.
Well, I never. I believe that I must be going at once. I have a previous engagement that completely slipped my mind, King. Thank you for a most charming evening. Your daughter is a most interesting young lady.
The king was furious that the feast had gone so badly. The wicked fairy curse had taken hold. Slurping Beauty had scared off the Prince Charming with her terrible manners. Sure, Prince Charming was something of a snob. But what about the next young man who came to dinner? What if Slurping Beauty scared him off too? The king decided he would fire the new cook at once, but Slurping Beauty begged him not to. Until now, she had never tasted soup, and she loved it.
Please, Daddy, don't fire the cook. Have him make more soup. I love it.
The king could not deny his daughter, and so began a period of Sleeping Beauty, trying all the soup she'd missed out throughout her childhood. Night after night, meal after meal, she tried different soups, split cheese, chicken noodle, beef and barley. She loved them all, and she slurped them all up. The old king was terribly upset. If his daughter kept behaving this way, she might never find a husband. And so it happened that another prince was passing through the land. The king had no choice but to invite Prince Alarming to dinner. Soup was served as usual. The king expected that it was going to be a very embarrassing evening.
I'd like to tell a riddle to the lovely princess. What did the flowers say to the bee? Buzz off, get it, buzz off.
The princess began to laugh, and then Prince Alarming began to laugh. He had a goofy, high-pitched laugh that sounded like this.
Hee-her, hee-her, hee-her. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Lettuce.
Lettuce who?
Lettuce alone, get it, lettuce alone.
Slurping Beauty laughed so hard that soup came out of her nose. That made Prince Alarming laugh even harder.
Hee-her, hee-her, hee-her.
Slurping Beauty didn't mind the way Prince Alarming's goofy laugh sounded. In fact, she thought it was cute. Prince Alarming didn't mind the way Slurping Beauty ate her soup. She has a healthy appetite, he would say, always with a hearty laugh.
Hee-her, hee-her, hee-her.
The two rather enjoyed one another's funny habits. They fell in love and lived happily ever after. The end.